And I think we waste so much time trying to be like, what am I really passionate about? What do I really believe in? There's a great study from the Yale School of Management that I talk about in the book. And Amy Wrzniewski and her team tried to find work that they thought would be considered challenging. And they found that they looked at hospital cleaners and hospital workers because they thought that might be some of the challenging and sometimes the filthy work that people may have to do. Can you imagine like cleaning up after people pass away or cleaning up after they just like urinate or whatever it may be? They're cleaning bed sheets, they're cleaning toilets. And so they asked some of the people that worked in these hospitals to define their job. Most of them, as expected, said meaningless, insignificant, low-skilled, and basically they read their personnel manual. The interesting thing is they asked the same question to people, different people doing the same job. But this time the answer was different. These different people doing the same job said that they did highly skilled work, it was highly fulfilling, and they saw themselves as healers, they saw themselves as carers, and they saw themselves as transformative in the healing process of their patient because they saw themselves in connection to someone actually recovering and being better.
How to have a winner's mindset with Jay Shetty. Your identity should start with unlearning everything you think you know about yourself. The first thing you should do is write down everything that you are chasing in your life. Then, figure out the source of those ideas. Jay believes we need to develop a better understanding of our inner space. If you want to learn about happiness, focus, and attention, work with a monk. Study with them and learn. Always test different styles of content while you're posting. Do 3 videos of the same content to gauge interest. Always ask yourself if your content is making your audience and yourself happy.
Our identity should start with unlearning everything that we think we know about ourselves. So the best method of unlearning is this. First, and I'm gonna get really strategic and tactical because I think that people need to know what to do rather than a concept. The first thing you do is write down everything you currently are chasing in your life. Your goals, your dreams, anything that you're currently chasing and pursuing. Okay. Write them down. You can write down 3, you can write down 5, you can write down 10 depending on how ambitious you are. Second line, ask yourself, what is the source of that? Where did you get that idea? Did you get that idea from a TV show you saw? Did you get that idea from your parents? Did you get that idea from your mom and your dad, your sister, your cousin? Did you get that idea because your friend just got proposed to on Instagram? Did you get that idea because your friend just got promoted? Did you get that idea because you just broke up? Or did you get that idea because you just feel it when you do it, that you feel alive? And I feel as humans, we've developed such a fascination for the outer world, but we haven't developed so much of a focus on our inner space. And I think there's such a need there in what you're encouraging us to do as well. And what the book's trying to help people do is recognize that each and every single one of us need to and can train our mind. So one of my favorite examples is if you wanted to learn how to play basketball, you'd probably want to learn from Michael Jordan, someone who's dedicated their life to the craft. If you wanted to learn how to drive a Formula One car, you'd go to Lewis Hamilton because, I mean, he's undisputed the best in the world of all time. If you wanted to learn how to play tennis, you'd probably go to Federer or Nadal or Djokovic, right? There's so many great players and names and athletes. Or maybe you go to Serena Williams. If you wanted to learn about business, you'd go to the founder of Bumble. There are so many incredible entrepreneurs, athletes in the world who are experts in what they do. We always tested lots of different styles of content. So you never know what's going to work. And even now, I'm always testing and experimenting styles. So recently I started this new format, which is putting me into movies. So it was me giving advice to Spider-Man, me giving advice to Jennifer Aniston, me giving advice. And it was just all in this movie format. And I did that because I wanted to do more comedy and I wanted to do something more lighthearted. And people aren't used to seeing me do that. And we made 3 videos as a test. We just made 3 videos and we put them out and they did really, really well and people loved them. So we're gonna do more of them. And so the first thing is you have to be constantly experimenting. Sometimes I'll experiment and no one will like it. And so then I have to ask myself that, do I still want to do that? Does it fulfill a part of me? And if it makes me feel happy, then I'll keep doing it. But if it's not making me happy and no one likes it, then why am I doing it anymore? So that's the experimenting mentality. The second is, and I can't stress this enough, is get to know your audience and your community. If you have 100 followers and you don't talk to them and you don't message them and you don't read the comments, then you'll never know what people are really looking for and what they're appreciating.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more content.